They say petty revenge is a dish best served cold. A few years ago, I worked at a big chain copy shop downtown. I had a coworker named Max who was the complete opposite of what you'd expect in customer service. Long hair, death metal through his headphones, and tattoos everywhere. He was a great worker, but he and our manager Johnny hated each other. Johnny was a super religious surfer dude who ended every sentence with praise Jesus and constantly criticized Max's appearance and satanic music. One night, Johnny pushed Max too far by lecturing him about witnessing to customers. Max didn't yell. He just got very calm and told Johnny he was right and that he needed to rethink his priorities. That was the first red flag. For the next week, Max stayed late after his night shifts, claiming he was working on a personal art project. He would stay until 2 a.m., printing page after page. Then, Max quit abruptly. A week later, the chaos began. A lady stormed into the shop during lunch, screaming and waving her church bulletins. Mixed in with her copies were pages featuring a giant $sign and the words, "Money is your God." Johnny apologized profusely, but she threatened to call corporate. The next day, a businessman arrived, losing his mind because his quarterly reports contained an image of a naked nun with "Whore for Capitalism" printed on them. Johnny finally realized what Max had done. Max had spent those late nights creating offensive, anti-religious, and anti-corporate graphics. He then snuck into the storage room, opened dozens of paper reams, slipped his artwork into random spots throughout the stacks, and resealed the packages perfectly. Johnny had to spend 3 full days hand-flipping through every single box of paper in storage to find the surprises. He found most of them, but not all. For the next 2 months, random customers would come in livid. The worst was a conservative family whose Christmas cards featured Santa flipping off a cross. Johnny was written up by corporate 5 times. He became so paranoid that he checked every single order by hand, which backed up the entire store and made his life miserable. Max never even came back for his final paycheck. He just disappeared, leaving Johnny to deal with the fallout of the most elaborate revenge I've ever seen.